Hey guys, I'm going to start off with these training videos we did back December 3rd. So let's get started. There's 4 videos, I believe, that we're going to watch. The first one is just your very typical usher bringing guests down and getting them seated. And Patty puts a really nice touch at the very end of this when they themselves choose to sit in the center. Patty thanks them for doing that. So just keep that in mind, the communication we have with our guests. Enjoy the video.
Hi, how are y'all doing today?
Just 2.
Good. How many seats? 2 seats?
Just 2.
All right, come right this way. Oh, you're busy today. We are. But we've got great seats just for you right here. In the front row? Yeah, do you mind the front row?
That's fine.
Okay.
Center.
Right. Yes. Thank you for moving to the center. Even though it's front row.
Hey guys, now this second video we have Patty again ushering people down towards the front. The gentleman requests to be seated in the middle, which is great. But this time we run into somebody who's sitting on the edge and doesn't want to move. And I think Patty handles this very well. She first asked her if she would mind moving to the center when there's some resistance. Then Patty requested if she would mind standing up, and so the people could get by her. I think Patty did a really good job on this. Keep in mind, you're going to encounter this from time to time, and just use grace and just deal with it however best you can. Remember, we're never rude. We're always going to handle things with grace and be positive. So here we go.
Hi, good morning today. How many have you?
Just 2.
Just 2, all right. Right this way.
Isn't it a beautiful day out today?
Gorgeous, absolutely. We're glad
Good
you
to
could-
be here.
Yeah, glad you could join us for the service. We've got a good seat for you right down here
Okay,
picked out.
somewhere in the center.
Okay, we can do that. Hi, could you either stand up or move to the center so I can see these folks, please?
I'd really rather not. I've got a lot of stuff to move here.
Oh, you can just stand up if that's okay.
I suppose.
Yeah, we want to let them get in really soon. Thank you.
You bet.
Thank you.
Thanks so much for doing that.
Sure.
Guys, for our third video, we now have Crystal being an usher, and she is going to take this couple down. She runs into a situation that you run into every weekend, and that is she's needing seating for 2, but there is a gentleman sitting there, and if he would move over 1 seat, all of a sudden it opens up 2 seats. Christmas is going to be very important to do, and I think she handles this very well by politely asking the individual if he could move over 1 seat, and just take a look. Thanks.
Good morning.
Morning.
Glad you're here.
Thank you.
How many seats do you need this morning?
2.
2? Come on down. Come on in. Pretty cold out there, isn't it, this morning?
Yeah, at least the sun's out though.
Yeah, well, I'm going to say it's a good morning to be here and share with others and worship.
Yeah.
Right down. Got some space. Excuse me, sir. Could I have you move down 1 seat? I have 2 persons who would like to sit together.
Sure.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it, ma'am.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Excuse me. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Hey guys, now this 4th video, we're now starting to deal with children under 3 in the sanctuary. This is something that we battled for a little bit. It's been really good for the last few months, and I think we've got a lot of people on board with this policy now that we use. So Patty does a real good job with this. The couple things that I really like what Patty does is she uses the word policy. That deflects the responsibility away from you personally and puts it on the church. I like that. Kind of wish there's a different word than policy, but I think that really gets it across. The next thing Patty does a great job of is she tells the mother about the environments that we have for her baby. And then the best thing she does is offers to escort her and her baby to those environments. So Patty, good job. I thought you handled this really well.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
What a cute baby.
Thank you.
Aw, listen, we have a policy here because it does disrupt the service of babies under 3 not being in the sanctuary. So we have a card for you that explains it, and we do have a great baby environment. Are you aware of that?
No, I'm not.
Okay, we have some staff. I can actually take you over there if you'd like and show you where to get signed in and how to get signed in.
That'd be great.
Okay, super. All right.
Excuse me.
That way you'll be able to enjoy the service. Okay, right this way.
Our last video deals again with a child under the age of 3, but this time the scenario that Patty runs into is the mother is resistant about leaving. In fact, tells her no, she's not going to leave. So again, Patty does a good job explaining it's our policy. And then what Patty does next is, I think, really important, and that is ask the mother if she will move to an NC, so if the baby starts getting fussy, she can slip out a little bit easier. So what do we do if mother still says no? We'll deal with that when we get there. But again, explain our rules to the mother, and we just do the best we can do. So again, Patty, great job on that. I thought you handled that real well. And guys, you're going to run into that.
Good morning. That's a cute baby you have. Are you aware that we have a policy of encouraging people not to have a baby under 3 in the auditorium?
We're not leaving.
Well, that's okay. We do have a great environment, though. I didn't know if you were aware of it. Could I ask you if you could move to one of the end seats? That way, if he starts to cry, we'd like you to, and you can't get him quieted down, we'd like you to go out to the quiet room so it doesn't disrupt the service. Can I find you an end seat?
Okay.
Okay, great. Right this way. I have an end seat right back here, not too far out of the way. That way you'll be able to get out easily if you need to leave the service.
Hey guys, that wraps up the training videos. As you watch through those, you'll see that there's nothing that's earth-shattering or any new revelations about how to seat people. I think we went through just about every scenario that is pretty common, which involves asking people to stand up so people can move to the middle, asking people to flat move to the middle, and also the under 3-year-olds going through those scenarios too. And ultimately that last one is if we can get mom, if she doesn't want to leave, but if we can get her to move out to the end seat, that's great. So again, I hope these help a little bit right before our Christmas services start, which is next week, believe it or not. And again, guys, I hope this helps out and can't wait to serve with you on Christmas. Thanks. Bye-bye.